Hello to all the knights and queens of the world. You already know who it is. It's Mr. Royal Diamond, aka Mr.RoyalNieves, coming back at you with another amazing video. My topic for today is going to be about work through your fears. And basically working through your fears is whatever you feel that is like holding you back or blocking you from your success or attaining a goal or whatever kind of scares you from like taking the next forward. It's learning different ways to work through it, because action cures fear. So the more steps and action um, and more steps you take towards that, the more you would overcome it, build confidence from it, and how to overcome it, build confidence, and ultimately mastering it. And that's something that I had to learn myself, and that's something that God helped me really understand that. Also, like my coaches and mentors, they help me how to like find different tactics to use or what to do or what to say in order to put my mindset, my perspective, and kind of like overcoming. So working through your fears is basically you take little steps in overcoming something that you feel like it scares you from doing it. Like, I guess I had a fear of like being successful, or a fear of, I guess, learning something new, or it's just kind of like a resistance, because it was something new. But when you don't take action, then you procrastinate, then you kind of run away towards it, and then you don't progress and become better. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes things that scares you is sometimes you have to overcome in order for you to become better and become closer to where God is taking you. And that goes in many different direction aspect in whatever goals, dream, aspirations, journey, habits, or new routines you want to establish. Because people are so engraved in their comfort zone that that's all they want to stay. But your growth is outside the comfort zone. Your possibility outside of comfort zone. You becoming who you definitely become outside the comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you could develop the mindset like I have, like find it exciting, that like I made a promise to myself that whatever I feel like a resistance, wherever I feel any kind of fear or doubt, wherever I feel something kind of like trying to push me away, I'm choosing to take steps into conquering, heading it first. I have to face it in order to overcome it. You know what I'm saying? So that's something I started doing. I started learning, and I started seeing more progression. And that was something that was like ties to like my whole YouTube and TikTok. I was kind of holding off, and even though God was telling me to do this because it's something that He wanted me to do, for whatever reason, it's just to help give back to people or rise His people to greatness, or just allow God to use me as His vessel to bless other people, or just to be there for someone who might need to hear me or see my videos, who need some kind of inspiration to overcome. So that's why I'm embarking on this incredible journey of YouTube and TikTok. So working through your fears, I look at it as something exciting, something that it's like the perspective of like overcoming, finding different solutions to overcome. You know what I'm saying? And the more I do that, the more I'm able to equip myself with different routines or different solutions in order to give to others, to share with others, that they might apply it with themselves and might help them overcome. Sometimes you gotta really take a step back and realize that fear is unrealistic. It's something that you put in your mind. It's something that we was programmed to have. It's something to make you feel small and make you feel like you're not worth it. You know what I'm saying? Like for you to go get what you want to go get in life. You know what I'm saying? So I learned to make it exciting. I made it like interesting and fun, and ultimately I want to see what I'm made of. You know what I'm saying? Because God said I'm a warrior. Well, God says we're all warriors. We're the head and not the tail. We're above and not beneath. We're conquerors. We're vindicators. He gave us power and authority over all the dominions of the earth. So that basically telling you that you have all that it takes and so much more to accomplish whatever it is, but you have to take the action behind that. And what the piece that I learned from God and my mentor and coach, is like you have to work through it. You know what I'm saying? You have to find ways to overcome and work through it, and not make it a big deal in your mind, because whatever you focus on will magnify, good or bad. So when you magnify the perspective or mindset, like I'm gonna do it, I'm taking it, I'm learning, I'm overcoming, and really get out of the mindset of like a mistake or a failure. Because I feel like that's what really freezes people from like achieving their life of their dreams. You begin to speak to yourself instead of listening to yourself. That's something that I also learned from my mentor and coaches. You have to speak yourself into overcoming, and then God showed me you have to speak things into this existence. You have to declare the things that you want into your life, and you have to declare the things you don't want out of your life. You have to rebuke the things that you don't want out of your life. You have power. There's life and death in the power of your tongue, so you use that to steer and to help improve you in all areas in your life. So working through your fears, you can make it fun, you can make it exciting, you can make it like a game. You can really just test your limits, you can test your boundaries, see how far you can go. And the moment you start taking action, the more peace and serenity you will feel in that new topic, in that new area, or that new solution that God helped you find to overcome. And that's something that I had to learn too with my business, learning the terminology of like the business world, learning how to articulate myself more, learning to communicate on a more deeper level and all the intricate details of that. So when it came time to it, I felt a little fearful, or a little kind of like taken back. I can't, like, that resistance I was telling you. But then it's like, if I continue to believe these lies, and I continue to procrastinate, and I continue to allow that kind of fear or doubt to hinder me, then I would never claim my greatness. I would never get the results I'm seeking. I would never have the life of my dreams. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm want to help others to realize. You can work through your fears. Make sure you speak to yourself as you're going through it. The more you do it, the more confident you will gain, the more you will learn, and the more proud you will feel about yourself that you actually accomplished something that was kind of holding you back for such a long time. You know what I'm saying? So, and there's been time in my life that people call me courageous or confident or bold, which is true. I learned that because God allowed me to see that, and from other people, them saying it to me. But I never realized I was doing those things because I was just being myself. This is another key aspect of what was in my other videos. You being yourself is so much more than enough, and it actually inspires so many other people, because a lot of people see so much greatness in you that you probably don't see within yourself. And that's something that I learned with my coach and mentor, because they could see what you probably don't see. They could see your blind spot and help you improve. Like a real best friend, a real mentor who cares and generally wants you to win in all areas of your life. But you have to be willing to receive. You have to be willing to be the vessel. You have to be willing to take the action. You have to be willing at least try something to help you overcome. Because your greatness, your miracles, your blessing, your breakthrough are right over that doubt and fear, that resistance, that comfort. It's basically the same thing if you want to go to the gym, if you want to learn how to draw or sing or paint or cook. It's knowing you can work through it in order to overcome it, to claim that new part of you, or that new identity for yourself. You know what I'm saying? You have to learn to work through it in order to claim it. Basically, that's what I'm saying. So I just encourage you to never give up, never lose hope, have faith, have fun. Always have fun in creating yourself, building yourself, learning your limits, surpassing your limits, tracking what you've done, how far you came, and where you're going in life. Because ultimately, when you look back, you're going to see the life of your dreams come into existence. You're living it. You're being just more articulate, more brave. Successful people, the only difference between average people and successful people is just they choose to do the things that other people don't want to do in order to have what other people don't have. You know what I'm saying? So it's up to you. It's in the palms of your hands. Go out there, make it happen. Live your life, have fun, work through your fears. Remember, they only exist because you allowed the mistakes, and you have the power to overcome them and diminish them, so you can claim your victories in every aspect and every area of your life. You know what I'm saying? But like I say in my every video, I love you. God bless you. I'm proud of you. Comment, like, and subscribe, and most importantly, let's take the world by storm, and let's handle our business. Until my next one, peace.